In this video, I'm going to show you something really cool, and we're going to also talk about three major issues that all 3D modelers struggle with. So, let me show you first this helmet. It's from our new course, the Mech Head Design in Plasticity. And I want to just show you something really awesome. So I'm going to grab this face here and turn on this section analysis tool. And we're going to go into the design inside, and you can see how layered it is, how many intricate details are built inside of the design, all the way to this kind of a cool spine feature here going through the middle of the design, which basically it's not really visible from the outside, right? It's only visible through these nooks and crannies when you're going to rotate the helmet, but it adds complexity and this kind of like a stacks on this layering effect. Now, why I'm talking about it? Because this is one of the issues people struggle with. First of all, they struggle with creating blockouts, especially organic blockouts. So something that's curvy, something that has, a flowy design like this helmet here. And, the trick is to not just design something that looks cool from the front or side, but something that looks cool from any angle, which is basically the case here. And then you need to kind of combine it with the interior and make sure that everything is basically flowing very well together and fits together in terms of design, but also in terms of, visual cues, etc., right? So we got this kind of a flowing helmet, and then we got this intricate mechanical design, but they go really well together. Second thing that people struggle with is building on top of an idea without having any references or without, following any tutorials. And that's really massive problem. I think that 99% of people are struggling with this. Even professional artists like myself sometimes have the same problem. It's not like we sit down and, just model something amazing in 30 seconds or 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes a few days to kind of feel, around, just play with the shape, do this, do that, try one blockout, two blockouts, three blockouts, and then something emerges, okay? So it's a bit of a research, a bit of an experience, a bit of a visual library. It's combined. It doesn't happen to the best people, immediately, okay? So if you're struggling with this, it's completely normal, but without training that, without practicing, and without knowing how to get better at creating really amazing shapes, you're not gonna get better. You're gonna be always stuck in that kind of a, endless loop of tutorials, and you're gonna be always thinking like, shit, I need another tutorial to actually model something cool. Right? It's frustrating. Now, it's really freeing to be able to sit down, take a lot of references, think what you want to do, and make it your own. That's when you really become an artist, and that's what I want to teach you, especially in this course. And this course teaches you three things. So the first one is going to be creating a blockout and a curvy one. Secondly, how to create this mechanical interior that's really layered. And thirdly, how to stay within the design cues and within the design style that everything looks like it was created by one person, not some random shit from different stories. Do you know what I mean? So what I encourage you to do is I encourage you to grab this course because it's really cool. We're going to be modeling this helmet in plasticity. Then I'm going to show you how to bring it to Blender. Then we're going to basically detail it and texture it using our add-on Materialworks. And I'm going to show you how to render. So this final render you see on the screen right now, you're going to be able to recreate. But when you're going to be going through this course, I encourage you to try to go outside the tutorial and start maybe changing or altering certain things, maybe proportions, or maybe cuts, or maybe panels, or maybe some of these things here in the back, the cables, whatever, all this control unit, the vents, and you can change it, right? You can change the shape of it. Maybe you can make it a bit wider, and maybe the proportions of the head could be a bit different. Think how you would like to change it. So the way you do that basically is you take this, this course, you go through it maybe once, and then you go back to references, you research, robot helmets, robot heads, etc. And then you start building this image in your head of what you actually envision, right? You can do it detail by detail, or you can start from scratch. There are many ways of doing this, but if you're not going to start doing that, you will never be able to create stuff on your own without references, or basically using references, but not actually copying them, by using them as a design inspiration rather than design guidelines. You see what I mean? That's a huge difference, right? So like I said, the course is already out. You can grab it. The link is in the video description. I think this helmet looks freaking cool. It was really fun to make it, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun building it as well. And especially if you're going to try to make it your own. I know it's tough, I know it's difficult, but listen, again, if you're not gonna try to do this, you will never grow as an artist, okay? It's a promise. But if you do that, if you're actually going to push yourself and you're going to, add that friction, and you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get discouraged. It's fucking normal, okay? It's a process. But when you eventually going to arrive at the stage when you can change stuff and model a little bit on your own, you're gonna have a fantastic push of dopamine to your brain, right? I mean, it's gonna explode because you're gonna be so euphoric, so happy that you'll be able to do that, and it's going to give you this kind of encouragement and power to do something else, maybe build, I don't know, a gun or some cool hovercraft or spaceship, what the hell you want to do, right? So anyway, link to the course is in the video description. I hope you're gonna enjoy it.